Well. We are live. What up, Dickies? What up, Motherflowers? How's everybody doing today? It is Monday, July 12th, 2021. I almost said 17. I don't know why, but I almost did. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of Steve's Kitchen. Here on the YouTube channel, we're also live over on twitch.tv. Link to the Twitch, if you want to see us on Twitch, is also in the description box below if you're watching this on YouTube. But if you're on Twitch, twitch.tv/aroundthepoint, please hit that follow button. It does help out the show in the long run, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, I've updated the room here a little bit. Like I mentioned, I think I showed this last week, but to the people out there that maybe didn't watch it yet, this is the update to the room. I'm sweating my balls off here. It's hot, but if I put the AC on, you're going to hear a loud ass AC. So there's that. But what is up, everybody? It's me, it's Steve, and I am not alone here. I'm here joined by the good brother all the way in Detroit. Big Mike from Big Mike. How you been, brother, man? Let me get this shit going real quick. Hold the fries, and there you are. What up, Big Mike? How you been?
What's going on? Hi, it's been great. I'm glad to be back. How's everything going in your neck of the woods?
Moving in finally, bro. I moved in. Again, I like this setup. Granted, it's not the nice office from the other house, but I did go to the old house a couple days ago. I did say goodbye to my room.
Gave it the old Fresh Prince.
We had to give the key in, so I was like, yeah, I'm no longer there anymore. I ain't gonna lie, I gave it the old Fresh Prince, Will Smith, turned the switch off. It's like, I did that too. I was like, damn, bro, the memories and shit. I felt like, you know what I felt like? Did you ever watch Mighty Ducks?
Yes.
The third one when Gordon's walking away at the end. That's why I felt like, yeah, bro.
Yes. You got Disney Plus? You got Disney Plus?
Yeah, I do.
You watching the new one? The new Mighty Ducks?
I did watch it because again, I loved all three.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Quack, motherfucker. That's hey, what's your favorite hockey team? The Mighty Ducks, motherfuckers. The Mighty Ducks. That's as much hockey as I'll ever fucking watch. I have been watching Loki as well.
Cool.
It's interesting. I have not watched Black Widow. I did not have the Premier Access shit. No, I'm good, bro.
I think I might still do that if it's still available.
Listen, if you really want to get like good reviews of all the stuff in Disney Plus, check out OKFabe. The guy's
he's doing Disney Plus reviews.
He's been doing Disney Plus reviews and all that stuff. Yeah, he's been killing it.
That's cool. That's cool.
I do miss his wrestling talk, but you know what? As long as he's happy, I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? But other than that, dude, I have been fucking exhausted with work, bro. Last week was 4th of July weekend. I hope all of you had a wonderful time. I know last week I was here alone on a Wednesday. It happens. It is what it is. Hey, it happens. But it's good that we're back on our regular schedule here on a Monday. It's Monday. It's literally, I did say 12:15 p.m. However, it's literally about to be 1 p.m. So there's that. But I've been exhausted, bro. Work has been kicking my ass, dude. This last week alone, it was a holiday week. So you normally, what I do at my second job at the supermarket, I do shop from home. So basically, you order from your house, I grab the stuff, and then you come pick it up, or you send DoorDash to come pick it up for you, right? And one thing about me is I know a little bit about everything. So the boss man is like, hey, Steve, can you do me a favor? What's going on, pal? I need you to do dairy for me for a week. The guy that does dairy isn't going to be there. Apparently, he's sick. We all thought he had COVID, so I was wrong. So literally, I was supposed to be off on the 4th of July. I was hoping to have off that day. And then they're like, oh, we need you to come in Sunday and Monday from 10 a.m. all the way to 6:30. So mind you, I'm like, fine, because for whatever reason, I don't know how, the 4th of July rolled over to the 5th of July on a Monday. Did you know that? Apparently, it rolled over. So apparently, it absorbed. Yeah. So both days are time and a half. Both days are, holiday pay. So fuck yeah, I'll take that shit. Reading the comments, your Silver Surfer right here. Conor's washed up, boy. We'll get into that. Oh, hopefully we don't break a leg. Yo, Steve, nice crib. When are we going to have a house warming party, man? Real soon, bro. Real soon, man. I'm at my lunch break. Oh man, hopefully you're having a good lunch, man, because we got a big menu to serve you for lunch. Speaking of which, I just had a fucking omelet. I did I cut up onion, tomatoes. I did mushroom. I cut some turkey and I put some provolone cheese on top. Oh man, if you go on my story on Instagram, you'll see it. It's fucking rocking. But there was that. You gotta understand something too. My rent went up. So it's like I got to do this shit now. I have to do it. It's like, yeah. Speaking of which, and all the rent and all that stuff, we do have the Streamlabs enabled. If you want to leave a donation, links in the bio to the Streamlab. If you want to leave a donation, it does help out the show in the long run. Yo, Steve, I'm hungry. What's for lunch, man? We got a big menu, man. We got we got proper 12. We got Dustin Poirier's hot sauce. We got Bayley. We got Malakai Black and so much more, man. So much more on the menu. But enough about me, Mike. What about you, bro? What you been up to, bro?
Pretty much the same thing as you. Work has kicked and dragged me all up and down the streets of Detroit. Just ridiculous. Inventory at my job Tuesday, didn't get home till 1 a.m. It stunk. I hated it. But it's going to be a nice paycheck as well. My birthday is tomorrow.
Your birthday is tomorrow, bro?
My birthday is tomorrow.
Happy early birthday, Big Mike. Oh shit. How old are you now? 18, bro? 18, bro? You 18?
I wish I was 16.
You wish you were 16, bro. Really?
I have to worry about nothing.
We don't gotta worry about shit no more.
I wouldn't have to worry about nothing. No, but I will be 26 tomorrow. So
26, dude. I remember when I was 26, dude. That was literally 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I chose to grow my hair out. And I chopped it off at 30. So there was that. So a lot happened this weekend besides work. Football is not going home. England did not win the Euro Cup. Italy won via penalty shootout. Now, granted, I was rushing to come home. And the crazy part about it is, you know me, I follow soccer, right? I know everyone's following the NBA. You know what? Everyone talk about the NBA finals, all the Suns and the Bucks. I know the Bucks. I think they won last night, right? Did they win? Did Milwaukee Bucks win last night? Mike, what was going on, Mike? His cam shut off. But I know there was a game last night. So, you know, while all that was happening, I'm like, you know what? I'm watching the Euros. I'm watching La Copa America, right? And there was that, okay? For me being South American, seeing Peru make it as far as they did, I was, listen, the expectation was low for me going into that tournament. You know, Peru didn't have their whole team. Gianluca Lapadula came in the clutch, and you know what? I didn't think they'd make it the way they did. 4th place. I know a lot of people are like, who gives a fuck? It's a 3rd place game against Colombia on Friday. And it is what it is. I think, it's great to see them carry that momentum, but let's see them now in the World Cup qualifiers. Meanwhile, the Euro Cup, Big Mike, there you are. What's going on, brother? You had me nervous there for a second. You had me nervous there for a second. You had me nervous there for a second, man. Anyway. Hello to everybody from D Extreme. That's Dave Sack, by the way. So, where was I? I know everyone's talking about, the NBA final, the Bucks and the Suns. The Bucks won last night, right?
Yep.
So it's not going to be Suns in 4. It's not. Everyone's
It's gonna be
expecting that,
Suns
right?
in 5. Yeah, it's gonna be Suns in 5.
CP3 about to win his championship, yo.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. All them injuries. I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for Donovan Booker, yo.
You mean
Anyway.
Devin Booker?
Devin Booker. I'm sorry.
You mixed Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker
Devin Booker. I'm happy for Devin Booker, okay? Anyway, why was talking about this show? I'm like, I'm watching the Euros. I'm watching La Copa America, all right? I thought Spain was going to take it. They lost to Italy a couple days ago in a penalty shootout. England beat Denmark. So that's our final. That was our final last night. And everyone talked about, hey, football coming home from the UK. I was happy to see Italy in a final. Italy's come a long way. Come on, see, we'll talk about Conor and Dustin Poirier. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Wait. You
gotta listen, bro. You gotta relax. Silver Surfer, I love you, brother, man. But you gotta understand something too. I'm a soccer fan too, but see this jersey right here. Barcelona. Messi won a cup on fucking Saturday, yo. Messi finally wins a cup for his national team. All right. I was happy to see. Listen, normally when it's Brazil, Argentina, I go for Brazil. But Brazil as of late became Varzil, which is the VAR, which is their, way to check fouls and all that shit. So I was happy seeing Messi get his win, even though he really didn't do anything. But back to Spain and Italy, bro. So I'm at work. I see it's 1-0, 2 minutes into the first half. England scored a goal. I'm like, wow. So I'm rushing to get home. I come home. It's already 1-1. It's like the 70-something minute, which is the second half, right? Each half is 45 minutes. So I'm like, oh, shit. So I come home. They go to overtime, 15 minutes each. And they're going back and forth. And then we go to penalty shootouts, bro. Mind you, they're playing in Wembley Stadium, which is basically the UK. They're in England. So England already has this home field advantage. You have everyone just cheering for them, right? The idea that, oh my God, they're about to win the Euro in their own home court, if you will, right?
Mm-hmm.
They go to shootouts and they fucking blow it.
Wow.
Penalty shootouts, bro. And that's the thing too. Shooting a penalty kick is not easy. It's like shooting a foul shot, bro. It's not easy. Especially when you got pressure, when you got all the people cheering and booing you and stuff. You know who felt pressure?
Who?
You want to know who felt pressure this weekend? Conor McGregor.
Yes, he did. He felt a lot of pressure.
We'll get into it now, Silver Surfer. We'll get into it now. I know you want to talk about UFC 264, the main event. Listen, I thought the show overall, it was great to see them back at the T-Mobile Arena, right, in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to see them back at full capacity, not the Apex Center. Then again, you know what? I do kind of, I do appreciate the Apex Center. I know a lot of people are excited. This is the final week of the Thunderdome in WWE, right? But in some ways, I can appreciate, the pandemic era of WWE. There's some things I appreciate. You know what I mean? Granted, it's the most terrible era in WWE. We can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
But I can appreciate some things, just like with the UFC. The UFC also struggled at first. Granted, they were the first sports league to come back.
Yeah.
Granted, I remember that first empty arena show in Jacksonville. The main event was Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje. It was supposed to be Khabib versus Tony Ferguson. You know what happened there, right? We all know what happened there, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, we got Fight Island, the Apex Center, which is their performance institute. So I can appreciate those empty venue events as well, just like I can appreciate the Thunderdome, if you will. But this show was basically built around the trilogy: Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier 3. You guys remember back in 2014, I think it was UFC 187. If I'm wrong on it, I'm wrong. Conor McGregor beat Dustin Poirier in round 1 when they were both featherweights. And obviously from there, we got the rocket ship of Conor McGregor went on to win all these championships, right? The first champ for the UFC, right? And all that stuff, right? Meanwhile, Dustin Poirier moved up to lightweight as well and also was on a tear. Some would say, when Conor left to fight in boxing and all that stuff, Poirier was still grinding. He was still having these wars. These fucking wars with basically everyone in the division, from Eddie Alvarez to Justin Gaethje to Khabib Nurmagomedov, which he lost, Max Holloway, you name it, bro. He's had these fucking wars.
It was UFC 264. You said 187.
But their first fight was UFC 187. That was
on the prelims.
Their first fight. No, it was on the main card.
I just searched it up and it said UFC 264.
But that was the fight from Sat. But again, there's the third fight. This would have been the third fight. So their first fight was at UFC 187, I believe, when Conor and Dustin were both featherweights. They fought again back in January of this year in Abu Dhabi. That was the rematch. And now this was the third fight. The third fight that took place on Saturday, UFC 264. You get where I'm going with this now, Mike? You following along, Mike?
I'm looking at the card right now. It doesn't.
Okay, look up Dustin versus Conor 1.
That's what I did, and that's what popped up, 264, which was just past, I guess.
No, okay. UFC, hold up. Let me do this, too. Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier 1. That was UFC, let's see here. The date of that was basically...
It was UFC. You had the numbers mixed up, so it was UFC 178. Yeah.
And then they fought again in Abu Dhabi, right? That was January 24th, right? That's UFC. That's basically UFC 257, and then they fought 264.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's basically for those of you that are wondering, they're counting at home and all that shit, right? So there's the thing, right? Conor at that time, right? In the last 5 years, only had like 4 fights or 3 fights. Let me take that back. In 5 years. Meanwhile, Dustin's been grinding. Dustin's been killing it, right? And you saw that in the second fight. But mind you, in that second fight, we had humbled Conor. We had Conor who was, Father Conor.
Yeah, what happened? What happened from then to there?
So what happened was, okay, so Conor McGregor agreed to donate $500,000 to Dustin's charity, The Good Fight.
Okay.
He agreed to, send this donation. But when the fight happened, after he won, he agreed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Conor never sent the money.
Oh.
He never sent the money, and Dustin was wondering, hey, what's going on? So then I guess the people in Conor's camp were questioning the charity and all that stuff.
Oh.
And then Dustin went on social media and basically called out Conor for what was going on. And then from there, we got the return of this, angry Conor that we saw on Saturday, leading up to the whole thing, right? Now, here's the thing. I knew going in that Dustin was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I get it. I had people telling me going into Saturday that, the old Conor's back. Conor McGregor's better than ever. He's gonna correct the mistakes that for 257, right, in Abu Dhabi. He's gonna correct the calf kicks. It's over. He's gonna bounce Dustin's head off the canvas, and after that, Charles Oliveira's next. Conor getting his belt back. That's what I've been hearing from people. Now, mind you, the people that are saying this shit are just casual viewers of MMA.
All right.
Right? They only watch when Conor's fighting. They don't even know who is Aljamain Sterling.
Right.
Who is the UFC bantamweight champion.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's the guy who got kneed by Peter Yan, and because of that, he won the title. Okay, by disqualification. They don't even know who the fuck is Peter Yan. They don't know who's Aljamain Sterling. They don't know who is fucking Jan Blachowicz. They don't even know. Okay, they're the people that were saying all this shit, right? They only tune in when Conor fights and all that shit, right? And I kept telling people, no, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Depends what kind of Conor we get.
Right.
And I said to people too, it's difficult to give a shit again when you're Conor McGregor when you have $400 million in the bank. Think about it, bro. This guy, when it's all listen, he was gonna go back to his private yacht, right? His private jet, live that good life, driving these luxury cars, Rolex, you name it, right?
Right.
He was going back to that. Win, lose, or draw, he was going back to that. Right. And you know, we got to the press conference, and again, just them going back and forth. I did enjoy Dustin's lines though, like, oh, it's not McGregor fast, McGregor sleep. I enjoyed that. Me in the comments here, I don't care what y'all say, but I think Jake can beat Conor in a boxing match. We'll get into that because Jake Paul did you see the chain that he made?
Yeah, he's so obsessed, but Conor is not looking his way.
Nah, but that chain was hilarious though, bro. It's hilarious because it's him.
Yeah, it's him laying on the.
No, but it's like, yo, like he would do some shit like that. You would expect some shit like that from someone like Jake Paul, but we'll get into that in a little bit, okay? So we get to the weigh-in. The weigh-in, you can just tell the intensity was there. The moment Conor started throwing, he's a dead man. He's gonna kill him. That's when, like, bruh, no. That's where I kind of draw the line.
Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of? I know you watch boxing at one. I know you follow boxing as well, right?
Right.
It reminded me a lot of Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis.
Oh,
the lead up to that fight.
Oh, yeah. The infamous press conference with Mike Tyson.
Infamous press conference. Yeah, I'm going to fuck you till you love me. You know, this and that, right? That's what it reminded me of. And if you remember that, you knew what happened at the fight. Like, you knew, like, here's the thing. Even then, Tyson was still a draw. Tyson was still this. Granted, Tyson still had that fear, that element of fear that he put on people. Conor doesn't have that.
No, not anymore.
So Conor had to force himself to say all this shit to make him believe that, yo, he has a chance.
Right.
So we get to the fight. Right. Granted, the card itself was pretty solid. I'm not going to say, oh, my God, this card was crazy. By no means at all. Quick results, what happened. Your Sean O'Malley beat Chris Martino, which I did not agree with the stoppage. My thing is, listen, yeah, the guy was losing. The guy was going in there as a fucking zombie. Let him finish the fight. You know what I mean? Let finish.
He stopped the fight 17 seconds before the bell ended.
I don't know what happened there, bro. I guess he saw too much. Again, we don't know what's going on. Again, do I agree with the stoppage? No. However, at the same time, were we there? No. And so, again, he's an official, right? Highly regarded. He's not Steve Mazzagatti, anything like that. So there's that. After that, Sean O'Malley called out Dominic Cruz, Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw. We'll see what happens with that. But with Chris Martino, he's set, bro.
I think O'Malley is losing his luster too. I think he might.
Oh, but dude, you didn't need to tell me you didn't crack up when he was doing the dribbling and shit in front of him.
Yeah.
I started cracking like, yeah.
It was funny, but he's starting to lose his, one good fighter. It's over for him.
Bro, he came to me. What got he came out to fucking Gooba. Like, come on, bro. He came out to Gooba.
Yeah.
We had women's bantamweight action. We had Irene Aldana versus Yana Kunskara. If I'm butchering the name, I apologize. Okay, don't give me shit for this. Kuntiskaya, whatever the fuck. Again, you get the idea, right? Yana. We'll just call her Yana. Okay. Again, in the first round knockout as well. This ended in the first round, round and pound. Good on Irene. We'll see what happens with her next. We had the heavyweights. We had Tuivasa versus Greg Hardy. This I enjoyed.
So funny to me.
So, bro, not only that, but they're throwing bombs at each other. They're throwing bombs at each other. Greg cracks him.
He did.
And then he got a little cocky and boom, right there. The punches you don't see, bro. It's the punches you don't see that catch you.
Yeah.
So then the post fight is him drinking beer out of a shoe. And then he's going to everyone and start drinking beer out of their respective shoe. If you wonder where the next pandemic is beginning, you now know where.
Yeah, from feet.
From feet.
Didn't Solomon Monster say something on Twitter like a while back because it was a girl that was drinking a beer?
Yeah, but now this is more believable though. This is more like, bro, I love you, Jason, but this is more believable, buddy.
He was like, this is where the next pandemic is gonna start.
Nah, but this is where it really, really, really.
Foot fungus in mouth.
Exactly. They're gonna call it the toe jam.
Right.
The ingrown toe. The athlete's foot. You can call it atleta. I don't fucking know. Co-main event was Gilbert Burns versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Gilbert Burns, as you guys remember, in his last fight, he lost to Kamaru Usman. So it's good redemption for him. This puts him right back into contention, I would say. Wonder Boys, I thought, hey, he could have been next to fight Kamaru Usman had Usman beat, Colby Covington, because they're having a rematch.
All right.
That's over now. And then we got the main event, Conor versus Dustin Poirier. And what it was. Conor broke his leg. And listen, it was off him checking the kick. I don't give a fuck what people say. Conor threw a kick. Dustin checked it. And it started the whole thing.
Dude, it didn't. You can see where it snapped, but it didn't snap immediately. Like his foot was like.
You know what it is, dude? When he kicked toes first.
Yeah.
He went toes first into Dustin. And here's the thing: I've never fought before, like in that level. I've been in fights before, but not in that level. But even I know when I kick someone, if I were to kick, I'm not gonna kick them toes in.
All right.
You don't do that, especially barefoot. Okay. It's like in soccer. You don't kick a ball with your fucking toes. You kick with the side of the foot or the inside of the foot, but you never go in like toes first and shit. You know what I mean? And then obviously, again, here's the thing about it. What amazed me was Conor throwing kicks at the beginning of the fight. That's what amazed me. But here's the thing though. And people don't seem to understand this. Had the fight gone on to rounds 2 and 3, Dustin would have won. Dustin was winning the fight. Dustin was winning. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can be a McGregor nut hugger, all the fuck you want, but you can't sit there and tell me that Dustin wasn't winning the fight. He was.
And for all those people that said that Dustin was cheating when he had his feet on the cage, you're stupid.
People do it all the time, bro. It's called trying to get out of fucking mount, bro.
Those people are stupid.
But yeah, I mean, after that, the end of the fight. Granted, Conor locks in a guillotine.
All right.
He locks in this guillotine, and it's like this symbol of hope. But holy shit, he's gonna pull this off. He's gonna beat him by submission. It didn't happen.
Right.
Conor has never finished anyone that I know via submission.
Yeah, it was either knockout or TKO.
Yeah, and remember, he said it. Submissions don't count for him. It's either knockout or TKO. And well, my friend,
you paid the price.
But here's the thing too. When you saw him walk to the octagon, bro, that intensity. Oh, bro, he's mad.
Yeah.
And one thing, listen, you don't fight with emotion.
No, you don't.
And I don't know if you saw this, but Conor was getting his hands wrapped up in the backstage. You see, again, he does it all the time. He gets his hands wrapped up and he's wearing a suit. That's cool as hell. But if you notice, he's getting a massage. He's getting a massage.
Yeah, he's tense, huh?
You don't get a massage. Listen, if you're going to go into a championship fight, the last thing you do is get a massage.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you don't fucking do. You don't get a fucking massage. And he paid the price. The end of the round, end of round 1, Conor's still sitting there. He can't get up. and then they show the foot, like the bone, like, oh.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
I hate when they do. You know what I even hate, bro? When people post a photo, like, oh, look at, like, bro, you're not cool, dude.
Yeah.
Can you imagine eating and you're seeing that shit? Like, oh, bro, like, come on.
Yeah.
So there's that, and after that, you know, Connor's is still talking shit.
Did you see Dustin's wife flip him the bird while he was on the ground?
Yeah. I don't blame her. Listen, I don't blame her, though. Listen, when you start mentioning people's wives, start mentioning family, and the shit that Conor was saying, you just don't do that. You don't go out there and say, oh, you know, you're a dead man, you this and that. You don't go on and do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I thought Dustin handled himself very well. I don't know if you caught this either, but when he was doing the ground and pound, he popped Conor in the ear.
Yeah, his ear was his
cauliflower ear popped. It popped. Like, yeah. Bro. Like, oh. Normally in any fight, that's a stoppage too, bro. You pop a cauliflower ear, that is a stoppage. That is a complete stoppage in any other fight.
Yeah.
I remember years ago, Kimbo Slice had a fight.
Oh, man. I haven't watched that fight in years.
Kimbo had a fight in the Elite XC, and Kimbo punched the guy when the guy had these huge cauliflower, which usually the athletic commission should, you know, again, will tell you, hey, you got to take the, you know, you got to, you know, do the injection, drain them out before you get into the fight. But yeah, if you're the UFC, yo, Conor losing sucks. Let's be honest here. This is your golden goose. And listen, it was cool to see all the celebrities come out.
Yeah, it was a lot of celebrities.
A lot of celebrities, Tom Brady, Jerry, the owner of the fucking Raiders, Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber,
Robert Kraft,
everybody, just normal, everyone anyone showed up to that event. You know, damn well they're not going to be there next month. They're not going to be there next month. It's not happening. So from there, there was that, right? Conor's talking all this shit. He gets interviewed again. He's sitting down getting interviewed. He's sitting down getting interviewed. Joe Rogan had to literally sit down next to him.
Yeah.
As if they were like, you know, wall hopping, like, okay, you know. And Conor just cursing out Dustin Poirier. Oh, it's a fluke way. They didn't check a kick. His wife is, you know, a hoe. It's in the DMs and all that shit. I can believe it. Listen, if you ever watched it, so many years ago, Conor McGregor and Uriah Faber hosted The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, I remember that. The
whole snake in the grass, TJ Dillashaw.
Mm-hmm.
And he was right about it. So who to say that, hey, man? I mean think about this, though, bro. Look at Poirier's wife.
She a little baddie. You
mean to tell me, bro? Come on. But anyway. Congrats on Dustin Poirier. He finally got his win, which I knew was happening. I'm reading the comments here, too. Dave said, Conor McGregor, retire or redemption. He can still fight. I think the issue is this, okay? It's not like he's lost to scrubs. He's the people that he's lost to, right? You think about it. The people that he's lost to, right? Nate Diaz, Dustin Poirier twice, Khabib Nurmagomedov. We're talking MMA wise. I'm not counting the Floyd loss. I'm not counting the Floyd loss. Okay. They were against elite level fighters. It's not like he lost to a scrub ranked number fucking 17 in the UFC lightweight division or featherweight division.
Because he can easily beat those guys.
He can easily beat them. I believe that. I want to believe that. I really want to believe that, if you will. That's what I want to believe. So I think Conor, once he gets healed, but that's the thing about it, though. Does he want it? does he want to fight again? Yeah, he said yes, all this and whatnot. It's not over yet. But the reality is, dude, it's difficult to believe in you when you've let the people down multiple times already.
Right.
Think about this, right? Nate Diaz, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Dustin Poirier already they all humbled Conor. It's difficult when you get humbled by 3 different people. It's tough for me to really believe that you still want it. It's tough for me to sit here. Here's the thing about it, okay? I'm a fan of Conor McGregor. I just hate his fan base.
Yeah.
I hate the annoying fan base who don't know shit about the sport. You know what I mean? If UFC wants McGregor versus Poirier 4, they need to milk it. Let it know.
I mean, they already said it's in the works. So
It's in the works, but let Conor and Dustin lead teams of the first post-pandemic. It's already happening, buddy.
Yeah, it's already happening. Yeah, Ultimate Fighter is like 4 episodes in.
ESPN Plus, buddy. Team Volkanovski versus team fuck, what did he do his name again? Fuck, yo.
I gotta look and see. I got ESPN Plus. Huh?
Yeah, it's Team Volkanovski versus team fuck, yo. I'm having a brain fart right now. But the guy that lost to Poirier, he didn't lose to Poirier. He lost to fucking Max Holloway. I'm mad that I forgot the name right now. I'm so mad right now. God damn, yo.
Do they not have
Hold up.
Oh, they're going by hold up. It's just called The Return of the Ultimate Fighter. They don't even got the names of the captains anymore as the thing.
Oh, here you go. Ortega. Yeah, Brian Ortega. Yeah, Brian Ortega.
Okay.
Brian Ortega. So it's Brian Ortega and Volkanovski. They're coaching the Ultimate Fighter. That's technically the first post-pandemic edition of the Ultimate Fighter. And not for nothing, but Conor and Dustin are bigger than the Ultimate Fighter at this point in juncture. If I'm Dustin Poirier, Conor's behind me. That's it. I'm good. I don't need to see a 4th fight.
Right.
The result's going to be the same.
All right. Next big thing happening now is
Charles Oliveira versus Charles Oliveira defending that lightweight title against Dustin Poirier.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the next big thing. So there's that. Let's move on. Anyway, just in from Dave Sack. Rest in peace, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Let me double check this real quick. I'm not saying that Dave's. I'm not saying that.
Passed away.
I'm not saying that Dave's wrong. I just want to, let's see here. I want to know if this is legit or not. I'm not seeing any results right now, so I don't want to say that he is or it isn't. You know what I mean?
I see a couple.
On Twitter already.
Yeah, it's
any of the experts.
I don't know if they're reliable, but Dirt Sheet Radio.
Maybe go on Twitter real quick. Yeah, I already see Matt the Misfit, Recipe, Mr. Wonderful. Okay, I believe it. I believe it. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, hey, did you see Brock Lesnar? Listen again. It's sad. His son confirmed it. Is what people are saying. His son. So apparently, his son confirmed that his father passed away. Thoughts and prayer. My condolences go out to the family, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I've been an expert of his career. I really haven't. I know he was, again, one of the top heels in the mid '80s in WWF. I remember he had a match with Hogan in a steel cage in '86 for the WWE Championship. He did go on the WCW. I know he did beat up Vader with sandals on in WCW backstage. Yeah. So that's what I remember about him. I know he showed up on a Hogan appreciation night on WWE television a couple years ago. He did not look good. But yeah, man, thoughts and prayers, man. You look at that WrestleMania main event, bro. That WrestleMania 1 main event.
Yeah.
Piper's gone. Patterson's gone. He was the referee. Muhammad Ali's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I just mentioned those three, right? Hogan's gone. My bad. Hogan's still here, obviously. Ornor's gone. Piper's gone. Pat Patterson's gone. Muhammad Ali's gone. Superfly Jimmy Snuka's gone.
Yeah. Mean Gene's gone.
Mean Gene's gone. But I'm talking about major players from that feud, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now all I've left is Hogan and Mr. T.
Yeah.
It's very, very sad, man. Very, very sad. Let's just move on real quick. It's also been reported that, yeah, man, Malakai Black.
Yeah.
Malakai Black. So I watched Dynamite this past Wednesday.
I didn't.
I know you didn't. I know you did not. I almost say this. If you would have told me a year and a half ago when the pandemic started, right? A year and a half ago when all this was happening, right? That, yo, you know, AEW is going to beat WWE, not only in having fans back in the building on a weekly basis, but going back on the road.
You're right.
And remember how brutal those early shows were for both companies, right?
Yeah.
But if you would have told me that a year and a half ago that AEW would beat WWE, hell, when you think about it, MLW, Ring of Honor, I would have not believed you. I literally would have been like, yeah, you're full of shit, bro.
Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, WWE can survive without crowds, sort of.
Nah, they need crowds, bro.
They need crowds, but
have you seen
talking about like an act?
The rate?
I'm talking about acts. Their acts don't need crowds.
No, they need crowds, bro.
No, they don't.
No, you need crowds. It's going to be a test now. We're going to see how over this fucking Nikki Ash gets. We're going to see how over this Dewdrop is. We're going to see how over all these talents are going to be.
None of that's going to be over. That's what I'm saying.
I know. We're going to find out how.
They don't need crowds to get over. AEW crowds need crowds to get over. They have too many acts that need crowds.
Well, they use their audience as a crowd. They use their own talent as an audience.
Well, yeah, that's cheating, but because they're just gonna be, no matter what.
And then WWE copied AEW by using the fucking
Yeah, but they started using piped in noise, so that kind of canceled that out.
Yeah. Butcher Brock Lesnar. I saw a photo of that. We'll get into that in a little bit. So I did watch the first show out of Daly's place. They're still in Florida. It's in Miami. The crowd was hot. The crowd was they're happy to be there. That's what I'll say. The crowd is happy to be there. But we kicked off the show with the South Beach strap match. Cody Rhodes, Papa Cody versus QT Marshall. It's funny because Cody gets this, again, it's AEW. Cody gets this amazing entrance, right? And the thing, and wrestling has more than one royal family. They play the music, and they did a remix to the song, not just the Snoop Dogg rapping, but they added more like instrumental beats into his current theme song. I don't know if you caught that or not.
No.
Or any of you that watched caught that. Like they added more like violins or viola or the fuck it is to his theme song. Mind you, QT Marshall just got the generic jobber entrance. And it's like, bro, I've been feuding for weeks, a month and a half almost, and yet here he gets a jobber. He the one who issued the challenge. And you can't give this guy a proper entrance. I thought the match was okay for what it was worth. It just felt quick. I would have not started the show with this match, but I get it. Papa Cody saying, listen, let's wrap this shit up. I got a baby to burp. I got a baby to burp. Let's wrap this shit up. Let's wrap this up. And Papa Cody wins. LOL. But Somewhere in this match, the lights went out.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Good. Good. So the lights go out. The lights go out, and everybody, oh, what is going on, right? So the lights go back on. People were just assuming, hey, it's a power technical issue with the building.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that. After this, again, for what it was worth, it was okay. But again, just felt quick. It did need to open the show. Cody has won 6 of his past 7 matches. So there's that too. Backstage, we got a backstage interview with Sean Spears that felt like very WCW 2000-ish. The whole setting almost. It felt that way, right? No, which was cool for nostalgia. I enjoyed it, right? The whole the area, the surroundings, if you will. The promo was whatever, but Sammy Guevara came out and they brawled, what have you, and there was that. I'll be honest with you guys. I love Sammy Guevara, but I just can't take him as a babyface. I really, really can't.
He needs to be a heel.
Yeah. From there, we had Tony Schiavone doing an interview with Kenny Omega and Don Callis. Now, Mike, how long did you think it took for them to take the microphone out of Tony Schiavone's hands?
So how long did it take?
Yes.
A minute.
Nope.
He had the mic in his hands the whole interview?
No. So how long do you think it took for them to take the microphone out of Tony's hand into Don or Kenny's hands, basically? Basically, how long it took them to get the microphone out of Tony's hand?
I don't know.
9 seconds, dude.
Nice. So he went to talk and then he just took the mic out of his hand?
Here's how I timed it. I timed it from the moment, after Kenny and Don got in the ring. Mm-hmm. The moment Tony started asking the question, that's when I started timing it. It literally was 8 seconds. Like literally 8.99 seconds. 9 seconds. Let's just put it that way. 9 seconds, right? You want to be fair, you can round it to the 10. That's fine. But that long. It is not the first time that this happens. Like, what's the purpose? Listen, I love Tony Schiavone. Don't get me wrong. But put some respect on the man's name.
All right.
Put some respect on this fucker's name. If you want, listen, what's the purpose of him doing these interviews? Just so he gets the microphone taken out of his hand. Right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind it, but
I know. I mean, hey, listen, maybe he's doing it for a workout. His Apple, the Apple Watch, how many steps he's doing, maybe he's doing it for that, but still.
Right.
You know what I mean? Out came the entire Dark Order, right? They're talking about how, again, how Kenny is beating everyone, right? Obviously.
Right. Nobody
in pro wrestling is better than this man. That's what Ross said about Omega, right? Callis said that it was time to give everyone in Miami a history lesson. Kenny Omega defeated Jon Moxley, Ray Phoenix, Jungle Boy, and we've won so many titles around the world. We've had to get an entourage just to transport the belts. But Kenny, I've realized we have a big problem. The problem is we've beaten everybody, and there's no one left for Kenny Omega to beat. And then presents a problem for Fight for the Fallen around the corner. The fans started chanting, "We want Hangman. We want Hangman." The Dark Order music comes out. Evil Uno entered the ring. And just the visual of Evil Uno and Kenny Omega, no. I'm sorry, bro. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I love you. Listen, nah, bro. It doesn't do it for me. It does not do it for me, okay? So basically, that happened. They started brawling, and then out came Hangman Page. Now, mind you, you had the Good Brothers come out too, right? And all this is happening, right? But the Good Brother, obviously, Hangman Page comes out, it makes the save. There's this whole stare down between Kenny and Hangman. They're gonna listen. This should be done at All Out, which they can still do. But they're talking about Fight for the Fallen. Oh, Adam Page Kenny Omega needs a match for Fight for the Fallen. as much as I want to see them first touch at All Out because it does tell a story. Hey, here's Adam Page after all these years going back to the show where it all started, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going back to the show where he lost against Jericho, once again getting an opportunity at the championship.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically, again, they're planting the season on that shit, right? They did it last week when they were in Daly's place.
Right.
But if they want to do the match of Fight for the Fallen, that's fine. But it needs to be in some shitty finish until we get to All Out. If it was up to me, they wouldn't touch until All Out.
Yeah, I wouldn't have them touch till All Out, but
It's AEW. They can't help themselves.
Exactly. I think no company in that aspect, if they had this, they wouldn't be able to help themselves. But
with the exception of Sasha and Bianca, but
yeah. But so the Evil Uno, that's not gonna be a Fight in the Fallen. That's gonna be like a next week's show type of match.
Fight for the Fallen. Now I don't know when it's Fight for the Fallen. When is
it's gonna be a Fight for the Fallen? Fight for the Fallen has to be like what, the first week of April, first week of August. Or
I'm wondering what month? Is. Let's find out. Let's see here. It's gonna take place. When is this? Could be on July 28th, apparently. Gonna be on July 28th.
So the end of this month,
basically. But again, if it was up to me, don't let them touch. Let it wait. Let it wait for a bit. So that's what happened. Right. From there, we had a little backstage interview with Ethan Page and Darby Allin that was conducted by Jim Ross. Jim Ross said that he was disturbed by both men wanting to end the careers of one another. And this is what basically Darby said. My first year in wrestling was Ethan's 12th year. Ethan couldn't stand that I made it in the same spot as him in just 1 year. And I made it to AEW before Ethan did. And he couldn't stand that, said Darby. And basically, I picked you from obscurity. This is what Ethan Page said. You'd still be living in your car if it not for me. Thank you for not touching me. Next week in this coffin match, I'm going to take you out. So, yeah, we're getting next week the coffin match, which was supposed to happen on last week's show, but it couldn't happen because, again, you guys remember what happened in Miami with the building collapse and all that stuff. And Mike is choking on something. What the hell's going on, Mike? Drink some water, bro. Drink your water, bro. Drink your water, man. Drink your water. Went down the wrong pipe, huh? I
almost died on live.
Oh, man. What happened, bro? Run down the wrong pipe?
Yeah. It was just spit. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. So we're getting that match next week. I mean, again, Ethan Page and Darby Allin was supposed to happen last week on Dynamite in Miami, but you got to remember what happened in Miami with the building collapse and all that stuff. They didn't want to do it then. So I can understand. It should be a fun match. Again, if you watch yourself and Evolve, you know what to expect from these two guys. I would say Ethan needs a win. Real bad. We had a 6-man match. We had the inner circle of Jake Hager, Ortiz, and Santana, who were accompanied by Conan, versus the Pinnacles, Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood, and Wardlow. It was an okay match. It didn't really go that long, even though it didn't help that I think it was I think it was one of those things where Hager got pinned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hager got pinned. It doesn't help because Jake Hager is trying to literally push or politic himself into a fight in Bellator with Fedor Emelianenko, which doesn't help him losing there. Oh, but he's pro wrestling and everything. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter. So there was that. Next week, obviously, this coming Wednesday, we're gonna get Carl Anderson versus John Moxley for the IWGP US Championship. So there's that too. I
Do
don't know
you
if you
think the
saw.
titles change?
Maybe there was talks of it a long time ago. I mean, listen, I would say yeah, but at the same time, really, I don't know.
Okay.
Cause I don't see them. I mean, I want to believe they're going to be in Japan soon with everything, but then again, Japan is in a state of emergency with the Olympics and all that stuff. So I don't know. Where was I here? We had the standoff between MJF and Jericho. And this is where the fan hopped into the ring. I don't know if you heard about this or not.
I heard about it. I almost saw it on Twitter, but I just didn't care enough to watch it.
I saw the thing. So apparently during MJF's entrance, I think it was, or Jericho's. During Jericho's entrance. No, I'd be during MJF's entrance. A fan got in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
A fan got in the ring and Jericho punched him. Put it that way.
Like decked him?
Decked him, yeah. Jericho. You understand, bro. It's precaution, right?
Let's see.
To which is funny because the fan after, right, went on Twitter and tagged Jim Cornette and all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which was hilarious. Let me find it here. Here we go. This is basically what the guy wrote. The guy wrote on Twitter, right? And he wrote the following and said, quote, by the way, this was during MGF's entrance, by the way. Okay. Jim Cornette and Brian Lutz, how did you like my AEW debut? I did it for all of us real wrestling fans. Wrestling is no longer a safe space for friends to dance around and play dress up. Reality can hit at any time. Did they think this is going to be fucking? Did they think it is going to be fucking playtime forever? To which everyone's just tearing into this guy.
Right.
To which basically Jim Cornette said, "Good news for you, got news for you, dipshit. The ring is sacred. The ring is sacred grounds for us. And even if you think, and a lot of others think, you can kick the shit out of the Young Bucks, I would have turned you into a tennis racket popsicle. And you're lucky someone there didn't gut you like a fish, and you're blocked." To which then him and Rebby Hardy just went at back and forth.
The fan and Rebby Hardy?
No, Rebby Hardy and Jim Cornette. Because Rebby Hardy couldn't help herself. Rebby Hardy has to be, involved in all this shit too. Whatever fucking reason. So there is that. But again, they're trying to plant this match, MJF and Jericho. But MJF is making Jericho go through all these obstacles just so the match can happen. So there's that too. We then had the debut of Andrade. My bad. We had a interview between Tony Schiavone and Britt Baker. Our personal assistant Reba was forced to enter the ring last week, and she was hurt. Tony Khan should feel terrible. All for what? So Vicky could bring you Andrade El Idolo. I almost died being powerbombed through a table by Nyla Rose. You're never going to get this title back. I'm going to beat you in 2 weeks at Fyter Fest Night 2. I'm not just sending you to the back of the line. I'm sending you to the back of obscurity. And then somewhere in this whole thing, Britt Baker took jabs at WWE. Talking about blood money in Saudi Arabia. Because why not, right?
Move on. I don't even want to.
So we had the debut of Andrade El Idolo in the ring versus Matt Sydal. And the match was just there. I didn't think much of it, to be honest. Andrade did get the win. Obviously, he did get the win, which led to, after the match, Andrade attacking Matt Sydal even more.
Wow.
He came out with a mask. He took the mask off. He had a suit. He took the suit off. He wrestled in pants.
I saw that entrance. So
Yeah.
he's back to the strippergram stuff.
Well, yeah, no, he still had the pants on.
Okay.
So there's that too. What was I here? After this, we have announced that next week will be Matt Hardy and Christian Cage going at it. Tony Schiavone here interviewed the Enforcer on Anderson. The lights turn out, and then we saw, you guessed it, Malakai Black.
AKA Alistair, AKA Tommy Ian, AKA Fired Man.
Yeah. He shows up, got a big reaction, and he literally laid out Arn Anderson. Out came Cody, and he laid out Cody. Now, listen, I am happy for Alistair Black, Tommy N, whatever the fuck you want to call him, Malakai. Apparently, this was a mess up in WWE's part.
It was. I heard this.
Because apparently they never changed his 30-day clause to a 90-day clause.
Right. I mean,
good on him. Lucky him.
Yeah, lucky him because, and this is one of the guys that I think fits over here as well as WWE. So I'm not as mad that it's like, oh, they pick up everybody, blah 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 blah. I'm never mad that they pick up every WWE release person, but this is one of the ones where I'm happy that he's here in this company.
Yeah, me too. Because here's the thing about it. I want him to succeed in AEW. I hope AEW does good by him.
Right.
My only problem is you're having a feud with Cody right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate, yeah.
And that's to me, listen, they can have these amazing matches all the fuck you want. But to me, that's a mistake.
Yeah, because even if Cody loses the first match, he's winning the second match.
And not only that, but just think about this, right? When Cody was feuding Anthony Ogogo, what did we get? We got socialist equality Cody Rhodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we're gonna get here? We're gonna get proud Christian boy Cody Rhodes,
right?
It's basically gonna be BT on a Sunday morning, if you know what I mean. And with your power and your power of the belief, we're going to take care of the enemy and this and whatnot. But if you dial now, you can be saved and shit like that.
Yeah.
Who's the white guy from BET who's like the pastor or whatever, this gospel?
I forget that guy's name, but I know what you're talking about.
But that's basically be Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
In this program.
He might as well turn into Brother Love. Might as well,
yeah. Come out there with the cross, come out there with the cape. Might as well, bro. Might as well. Come there with the Bible, start walking out with a Bible. Hey.
Yeah.
Turn Nightmare Academy to the,
Holy Academy.
The Holy Academy, the Holy Congregation, the congregation. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. But I do hope it works out. I do hope that they do make. And listen, I hope I'm proven wrong. Reading the comments here. Black Mask is a Batman villain.
Okay.
Awesome. How do you say Black Mask in Spanish? That was a DC cosplay.
Okay.
Oh, God. The fan tagged Cornette, which led to Rabbi Hardy destroying Cornette on Twitter. I don't know about that. I just think Rabbi Hardy is just a bitch who gets involved in anything. But there's that. And I hope, again, that I'm proven wrong. I really, really do. I hope that they can actually make something work out of this. All I want to see, honestly, is Malakai Black, which I think, again, is a stupid name.
Let's see what Malakai means.
Malakai means, I guess it's a Hebrew word for king or, young king, whatever. Find out here, right? It's in the Bible. It's
my angel. It means my angel.
Yeah.
My black angel?
It's a black angel, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see where this goes, man. We'll see where this shit goes. After this, we had Dan Lambert. We had basically Chris Stanlander and Orange Cassidy versus the Bunny and the Blade. A short match. Orange Cassidy still over his shit from this live crowd. We had also Tony Schiavone interviewing Dan Lambert, who were basically there watching the show as a guest. You had Dan Lambert, you had Jorge Masvidal, and Amanda Nunes. You're probably wondering who the fuck is Dan Lambert, right?
The name sounds familiar.
So Dan Lambert is basically the man behind American Top Team, the team that runs Amanda Nunes, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Dustin Poirier.
Yeah,
stuff, right?
He's like the coach, right?
Basically, like the head coach, right? Even so, in 2017, in Impact Wrestling, there was a storyline where Bobby Lashley was the Impact World Champion, but also doing Bellator, and they did this whole storyline where it was MMA and pro wrestling and Impact. But Dan Lambert, in reality, is a big passion wrestling fan.
That's cool.
Right? So he cut the heel promo, right? Talk about being in AEW, how much all the wrestlers are jokes, this and whatnot. Start referencing real wrestlers like, Dory Funk Jr., Jack Briscoe, and all that stuff, right? The old school, the good stuff. Basically, he's their Jim Cornette, right? Basically, right? Got a massive boo from people. Out came Lance Archer and laid him out. So basically, they had their Pete Rose and Kane moment in AEW here. Which is worth watching. So there you go with that.
I'll probably watch it later.
From there, we had the main event. You had the Young Bucks versus Penta and Eddie Kingston for the AEW World Tag Team titles in a street fight. The Young Bucks came out in jorts and Jordan 1s. I don't know if you saw this or not, bro.
I told you I don't watch AEW, bro.
Of course you don't. God damn it. Excuse me. So that's what happened. They had the match. It was a fun little match. They made you think that Penta and Eddie Kingston were going to win. They didn't win at the end. The Young Bucks retained. So there's that. Moving on real quick. So, as you guys know, what happened with Bayley? Bayley is out with an injury.
It's unfortunate.
Very, very unfortunate. The fact that they're going to be back on the road in a couple. They're literally back on the road this Friday on SmackDown. And you look at Bayley in WWE, she was basically the MVP.
Yeah.
The MVP of the women's division during this pandemic, right? And you knew where they were going to lead into SummerSlam, her and Becky Lynch. And now that basically got canceled. She tore her ACL in training. She'd be out for 9 months. It sucks. I think, though, what happens when she comes back, you give her this big baby face reaction, bro. She'll be back just in time for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Or maybe you bring her back the night after WrestleMania.
Yeah, maybe the night after.
We'll see what happens. But, again, it sucks. I mean, again, I really thought they were going to do Bianca versus Bayley this Sunday at Money in the Bank, but now on Friday it's going to be Carmella versus Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And Liv Morgan now gets a spot in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So let me just look at this real quick, right? Let me just I know it's the Sunday, right? Money in the Bank is the Sunday? Yeah, it is
this Sunday, and it's in Houston, isn't it?
It's in Houston, yeah. Home of your boy. Hey, your boy. Mr. I Love Myself. Mr. Self-Love himself, buddy. Mr. Self-Love. So basically the men's is a stacked lineup, bro, when you think about it. You have Ricochet, John Morrison, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kevin Owens, King Nakamura. Apparently now he's King Nakamura and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
That's a stacked lineup, bro. The women, you have Asuka, Naomi, which we'll get into just a little bit, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, a.k.a. Tia, right? Tia, and Natalia, and someone that's going to be determined. Maybe today, maybe on, who knows? I would say this, if they really want to surprise people on Friday, You let that surprise entry be Becky Lynch.
I think that's probably what it's gonna be. I'm betting my money on that.
You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But at SummerSlam, the way things are going now, I do Becky versus Rhea Ripley.
No,
Think about it. Becky never lost her championship.
I'm not interested in that.
Cause think about this. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna have Rhea do at SummerSlam?
Stay at home.
Come on. Stay
have
home.
Have her face Charlotte for the 15th time. Shoot.
Hell no. Have you? Well, Curry, we didn't watch Raw, but I did hear they have this whole thing with the crutches. I'm like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. So, also, I'm sure you heard about this. Bianca and Sasha won an ESPY award for best
Sweet.
WWE moment. But the thing, though, they had to get their own category, though.
That's progress.
That's probably, but still, they're the best. We're talking like outside of that, though. Come on.
I mean, it's progress. I mean, I'm happy for them.
I guess so.
I was wondering why she was at the ESPY. So
yeah, apparently it rained. They had the umbrellas on.
Yeah,
where was this, in New York?
It had to have been.
There you go with that. But when did Natty get added in? I don't know. Good question.
Yeah, when did she get added in?
A big up to Chelsea Green Jr. Ring of Honor, Bandito ending. So I did watch Best in the World last night. I'm not going to give it a full depth review because I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't watched Ring of Honor in a minute. I haven't. It is not because I don't want to watch it. There's just so much shit going on. There's just so much shit going on in my life. Just right now happening that had this been 8 years ago, bruh, I would have been watching Ring of Honor. I was a big nut hugger for Ring of Honor at one time. I really, really was. I still have my Ring of Honor DVD collection. It's in my car, but it's in a box. I still have them with compilation matches and all that stuff, right? From Ring of Honor back in the day. There's just too much wrestling going on right now.
Yeah, too much wrestling, too much all that stuff.
And it's like as much. Listen, yes, I'm a wrestling fan, but there's so much shit going on. It's like, damn, bro. So I did watch Best in the World. I thought the show was pretty good. This was their first show back with the crowd. They were in Baltimore. I thought the MVP of the show was Jonathan Gresham. He wrestled Mike Bennett for the Pure title, retained his title, and then after that had to compete in a tag team match against Homicide and Chris Dickinson, the Dirty Daddy, in a Fight with Honor match. Honestly, listen, what happened?
They bought the Pure title back.
They brought it back, yeah, the Pure title. They brought back. They did during the pandemic. They did a whole tournament.
Wow.
Dedicated to the Pure title.
Wow.
And I will say this, I know you don't watch Ring of Honor, but there's one guy you should definitely go check out, and that is, in my opinion, that's just Jonathan Gresham. He's labeled like the Black Bryan Danielson.
Ah.
But I'll say this, I know he still has a bridge burnt with Ring of Honor. But if they can get Davey Richards versus Jonathan Gresham, bro, sign me the fuck up. Listen, Ring of Honor's back on the road. If they can come back to New York at the Grand Ballroom, sign me up. Hell, Jonathan Gresham versus Brian Danielson, sign me the fuck up. Just saying. We also had the main event. Again, I'm not gonna go into full depth. I'm not gonna go with the full depth review. Okay. The main event was Bandito versus Roosh for the Ring of Honor World title. The first time two Mexicans main event for the Ring of Honor World title in Ring of Honor. They had a very fun match. Very, very lucha libre like. Bandito finally ended Roosh's run. And after the match, he got attacked. It just felt at the end, it just felt flat, it felt rushed. But there was that. Dave Sack writes here, Gresham versus Gargano is my technical fantasy match before their careers are over. Maybe so. So glad Chelsea Green is back with her return last night at ROH Love. stream from love the stream from the UK. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother, man. Appreciate it. All the way from the UK, man. International fan base. I understand. So what was I going to tell you? Chelsea Green has been added to the Ring of Honor Women's Championship Tournament.
Is this to determine a champion?
I guess so. Yeah, the new champion. They even have a new belt. They brought out a new belt and everything. Let me see if I can find a photo of this online. I want to believe that I can. It's here. That should be a photo of it. They have a new one that's going to be coming out. Where is it at here? Where is it at? Here, is this it? No, right? Let me see. Here they brought out a new women's championship. I have it here. Let me see here. It's loading right now, guys. So just bear with me, all right? Ring of Honor posts this on their Twitter, by the way. It's basically like their world title, but now for the women's. I'm gonna show you right now the photo of it. If I can just oh shit. My bad. Share. Oh no. Share screens. And here we go. Chrome tab. That's basically the belt right there. Do you see it?
Yeah. I don't know yet.
That's basically the women's title right now. That's the best photo I can find right now.
I don't know.
It's not. It's better than what they had before.
Yeah.
So I'll take it. I'll take it for what it's worth. Let me get out of this real quick. Back to this. Stop share screen. Share this again. Read the comments here as well. But again, they basically had Chelsea Green come out. She cut this promo, all being free and all this and whatnot. I mean,
Nobody was checking for you. You were free when you were with WWE.
Not even that, but I mean, yeah, she was given a fair shot. So let's see what she can do here. MLW had Battle Royale on Saturday, but will be airing on TV and YouTube July 26th free. So that should be fun. And yeah. So let's get into Naomi real quick. Naomi. Right. So I'm sure you all know what happened last week. It was announced that Jimmy Uso had his 4th DUI. Right, 4th of July weekend. Got a little turned up. And listen, I said this on the show last Wednesday. No one is saying, hey, man, don't have a drink. Right. No one was saying, I get it. Hey, 4th of July weekend, right? America's birthday. You want to turn up. I get it. Right? The issue was him getting behind the wheel.
Right.
That was the issue. Now, I did say that, hey, I'm surprised no one in his circle told him, hey, man, don't do it. Right. That was what I said. Now, people on Twitter have been going after Naomi because they felt like, oh, Naomi should have been responsible. Naomi's fault for this happening. First of all, anyone that's doing that, big fuck you. Apparently all the experts all of a sudden are going after Naomi for what happened, to the point that now Naomi had to deactivate her Twitter.
I don't understand.
Now, here's my thing. How do all the experts out there, how do we know Naomi was even there?
Right.
For all we know, hey, she could have been, with her family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For all we know. Yes, Jimmy Uso has a problem.
Yeah.
But it's going to be his choice if he wants to help.
I remember back when it was SmackDown here. I didn't go because I couldn't get tickets, the Usos, well, not the Usos, well, Naomi and Jimmy were driving the streets of Detroit, and they went up a one-way street the wrong way.
Oh, shit.
And he wasn't even driving, but he got arrested because he wanted to fight the officer.
I remember that.
Yeah, so which is if you're not from here, it's easy to do that. Sometimes I do that.
So how far are you from where that took place?
20 minutes away.
Shit. So you could have seen hey with a camera. Hey, yo. So that's what happened. Again, it's not right what happened. I don't condone what happened. But at the end of the day, to go after the man's wife when we don't even know if she was even there or not is not the way. It's not the way. Reading the comments here as well. Is the Samoan family just untouchable when working for Vince? Snuka accused or murder. Umaga had an issue of possible rape with Shelly Martinez, and Jimmy just can't get past the third strike policy. Shaking my fucking head.
I mean, maybe yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Like in their eyes, listen, that's all. They're not responsible for that shit. Right. Had that been the case, Jeff Hardy would have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah, because Jeff Hardy has the same
issue as well,
and Randy Orton.
Yes,
it's not just
now. Granted, yes, these guys are big names. Yes, we just mentioned, so it's tough for them to really, let them go and shed. But at the end of the day, listen, it's not right to do that. Right. I'll say this too. Listen, if I'm drunk at a party, I would want my significant other, my wife or my girlfriend, whatever the fuck it may be, to hold my keys and don't give them to me.
All right.
But again, if she is there,
right.
You know what I mean? If she is there, listen, the guy makes all this money, right? He's in the biggest push right now of his life.
Right.
Bruh, you too good to call an Uber?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he got his second DUI and they won the titles the next night.
I know that.
So it's like
bruh, what's going on, man? What the fuck is going on? Man? But can we please just stop it, guys, okay? All of you guys that want to blame on Naomi, just fuck off. Fuck off, all right? Seriously.
Yeah, there's no need to blame her.
This is why sometimes wrestling fans can be terrible, yo.
Yeah.
Have you seen Girl in Cinema on Twitter?
No, what does she say?
So apparently she posted a photo. Here's the thing, I don't hate the girl. I don't. Okay, I don't hate the person. I think, again, for what she does, it's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Okay? So apparently she posted a photo. It's like AEW fans and then WWE fans. But it's a photo of her all filtered up with makeup on and shit. And it's another photo of a girl who's kind of big.
Oh my
God,
no.
AEW fans, WWE fans, right? But the whole thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here's the thing: people are how dare you body shame this and that. I get it.
She's just trolling.
But at the same time, though, is it body shaming when women? Hear me out on this. Yes, I get it. It's not right. It's not right at all. What happened? Okay. Right. But is it body shaming too when you're a girl and you judge a dude by his height or by the size of his?
No. I mean, it should be. It should be.
I'm just saying. All you women out there that are going off on her, I'm just saying too. Hey. Yeah, the biggest contradictors of you, just like the rest of them.
Yeah. It should be a two-way street, but it's not.
It's a two-way streak. I'm just saying. Yo. I'm just saying. Now, that doesn't mean that it's right, because it's not.
Right.
But, yeah, that was it. You're about to wrap this up. Anything else you want to say? Anything you got going on this weekend, this and that? I know it's Money in the Bank. We might do a live review after the show once it goes off the air. So there's that too.
If not, do a live reaction of the Money in the Bank matches itself.
We could probably do that too. We could do that. We could do it on Sunday. Do a Wrestle Companion. do a live reaction of the show, then review it on Monday if I'm off on Monday.
Yeah.
If I'm not off Monday, bro, we're doing double duty. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. If I'm not off Monday, we're doing double duty. We'll see. We shall see.
We'll see.
I'll be going to Wrestle Pro on July 24th in Rahway, New Jersey. My first independent show that I'm going to of the year. And also, in case you guys don't know, myself and Walter, we're going to SmackDown on September 10th at MSG in New York City.
Awesome.
Listen, we're compensating for not going all out this year.
Yeah.
Which I did hear. They sold out. They sold out, and just like that, they sold out. Good on them. I think Saul Monster said this on his show, and I agree with him. Next year, United Center.
Yeah.
Next year, the United Center. The home of Michael Jordan. Sorry, Mike. I know if we do go, you'll probably be wearing your Detroit Pistons jersey, but you'll probably be going in an Isaiah Thomas jersey.
Yeah, he's from Chicago, so that's cool.
Do you guys think a better audible for Money in the Bank would have been for Bayley's replacement to be Raquel Gonzalez in a non-title champion versus champion match? No. Would have made for an uphill battle. What's up with you in these crossover matches, Dave? No. Holy shit, dude. Holy crap, dude. What's up with you in these fucking cross-promotion matches? If it's not this, is Meiko Satomura. Just hope she's not a Trump supporter, man. Hope she's not a Q. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, brother, man. I'm just saying, bro. I just hope for real Bayley isn't a Trump supporter now. You better not follow her too. I'm just saying, bro. Oh shit! That just hope she's not. Yo, can you imagine? Dave, I love you, brother, man. I love you, man. But that shit had me dying, bro. That shit had me dying, bro. Oh my god, bro. That shit had me dying. Oh god. Anyway. Yeah, I'm doing that. I got SmackDown coming up September 10th. MSG. I have AEW Dynamite at Prudential. And then hopefully we do go to Arthur Ashe the following week. It's still up in the air right now. Maybe cheap seats for those shows, but we'll see. But if you're going to be in New York for SmackDown, if you see me, feel free to say what's up. It'll have fun stuff. So yeah, we're going to wrap things up here. This has been fun. I got stuff to do. I got to go get an oil change on my car. I got to do all this stuff. So
that's always fun.
Oh, yeah, it's always fun, bro. You know what's crazy? It needed to happen a long time ago. And it never happened. Okay, I'm tired of these fucking DMs on fucking Instagram, dude. From these troll accounts. Hey, if you're a guy that has a problem, okay, bitch, I'm sorry. I love how these non-account beasts. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. The porn bots.
Yeah, I hate that shit, bro. I hate it. Oh my god. Have a sandwich. Okay. Have a sandwich. Okay. But there's that, man. That's my plan of getting an oil change. I'm gonna go to the gym. And then maybe we'll hit up Cold Stone. We'll see, man. Hit up Cold Stone and all that shit later today. But
after the gym?
Why not, bro? Why not?
You're gonna burn all those calories just to put them right back.
Hey, I gotta reward myself. Gotta reward myself. Just kidding. I don't know. I doubt it. I really, really doubt it. But there's that going on. Yeah, for me, basically, it's hot as fuck in this room. Okay, I wish I could turn the AC on, but I'll tell you this though. This what you see right now, this new setup at nighttime. When I put this lamp and my other light on, it's over. It's a whole different ballgame.
Okay.
So there's that too. But yeah, bro. gonna be it for us here, man. Rest in peace, Mr. Wonderful. Yeah, we heard about that. Killer or Demon 669. Rest in peace, Mr. Wonderful. You are Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Wonderful. Oh man,
I always remember that promo, that blooper promo with Mean Gene and him.
yeah, me too. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap things up here. This has been fun. This has been crazy. We've been all over the place today. We plan on. We'll see. Maybe I'll upload a video here and there. Something happens. I don't fucking know. But we'll probably be. The plan is to be back. Oh yeah, Shotzi, Tegan, Knox, and Tony. Thank you for mentioning that, Dave. So on SmackDown, Tegan Knox and Shotzi Blackheart debuted as a tag team, and they took out. We didn't even mention NXT. Hold up, we'll do NXT real quick too while we're at it. Fuck, we'll talk about NXT.
All right, it's cool. I'm gonna take a hit of my sandwich again.
There you go. Take a bit of sandwich. There you go. What you got there, bro? Ham and cheese, turkey, chicken salad. Oh, Jimmy Dean's. Okay, Jimmy Dean's, baby. All right. Did I get it right?
Bob Evans, but it is what it is.
Bob Evans does the same thing. So we had Tegan Knox and Shotzi teaming up to take on Natalya and Tamina, and they won. So now they're going by Tegan and Shotzi. My bad, Knox and Shotzi.
Yeah, Shotzi and Knox.
Yeah. And they played a video package or a little thing hyping up Tony Storm coming soon to SmackDown. So it looks like we're getting additions to the women's roster on SmackDown, which I said last week when they brought in Kia. They need an uplift. Even, you know what I'm saying? So I'm fine with that. I'm fine. People are now saying, hey, what about NXT? Maybe they work both shows. For now.
Obviously, from Great American Bash, we got the return
of Tegan Knox.
Attacking. And then she debuted on SmackDown literally 2 days
later.
Yes,
there's that too. I thought Great American Bash for what now granted, I'll be honest, I didn't watch the entire show for what it was worth. I was at work. All right, keep that in mind. But I did catch the replay. Mm-hmm. Hulu, 1 hour, baby. 1 hour Hulu.
They still do that? They still do that?
On Hulu, yeah, for 1 hour NXT. The tag team match between MSK and Ciampa and Thatcher was pretty good. I enjoyed it for what it was worth. I thought it was pretty good. I thought MSK were going to lose, but they didn't. They actually won. We had fucking this little interview sit down between Gargano and Karrion Kross. They're having a match this Wednesday for the championship. Just so you know, Mike, it's going down this Wednesday for the championship. People are speculating that Kross might drop the title because it's a possibility he's coming up to the main roster. Let's hope not.
Yeah, especially with that short entrance.
Yeah, we had Tegan and Tegan. What the fuck? We had Io Shirai and Casey Stark. I think that's her name. Zoe Starks versus the team of obviously the Way of Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Somewhere in this match, it was Loomis season again. Dexter Loomis showed up. And he basically rescued.
He got our girl back. Yeah,
he got the girl back. Basically, Tegan Knox showed up, and now Io Shirai and Zoe Stark are the women's tag team champions at NXT. Basically, Io Shirai prevented herself from going up to the main roster.
Yes, she did.
We had Cameron Grimes versus LA Knight in the title match for the $1 Million Championship, where if Cameron Grimes were to lose, he had to become the new butler of LA Knight, and that's what happened.
Man.
Listen, this is going to be the Sami Zayn 2014 push all over again with Cameron Grimes.
Yep.
Which I am all for, just as long as they get out of the CWC, which I'll mention now because Hit Row did a cipher. Mike. I know you saw this. You only lasted 20 seconds.
I couldn't take it. When
Listen, to
Swerve Scott
me,
started rapping,
it just, here's the thing. I feel like out of all of them, Swerve was probably the better rapper out of all of them by default. It doesn't really say much.
right?
It doesn't say much. But I felt like everyone else just felt offbeat. I felt like everyone else was just were nervous. I feel like they didn't practice this shit. The beat was one of their own beats. I really, again, I mean, listen, getting a beat is not expensive.
It can be.
You can be, but listen, I'm pretty sure there's a guy on SoundCloud who makes beats and all that stuff, right? That would kill for WWE to knock on their door. What's going on, pal? Give me one of these beats for Hit Row. Let us use it. We'll promote your stuff on our accounts. If we can rub it in on Russell Flow. Just saying. But there's that. The main event was obviously Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly too. I prefer the first match, honestly.
Yeah,
I've seen them have better matches before. I'm not saying this was bad or anything, but Adam Cole got the win, as I predicted. So there was that. That was NXT for you.
yeah.
Unless I'm missing anything, which I think I'm not.
Nope. I mean, we didn't do Raw, but we did that on purpose.
Man, I didn't watch Raw, bro. I didn't even watch SmackDown, to be fair with you. Didn't even watch SmackDown, to be fair with you, bro. It was Tuesday, right? Tuesday was the 6th, right?
Yep.
Great American Bash, yeah. That was basically everything on the show. So there's that. Yeah, also Gargano and Cross, Samoa Joe is a special guest referee.
Oh.
So there's that too. Anyway, Mike, I think we covered everything, right? Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, we did, man. We did a good job.
So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, also over on Instagram at HeelSteven. Big Mike, they can all check you out at Detroit Gamer 313, as it says there on his Twitter box. We'll be back hopefully this Sunday for the review / reaction, because we might do both. We'll see, depending how things go on Monday. If I work Monday, we're doing double stream that Sunday night.
Right. Uh-oh. What's going on? Okay.
What's going on?
Random videos playing.
But if I'm off, Monday we do the review, Sunday the reaction stream. But also, I'm off Thursday.
Right.
We can do a prediction on Thursday. Maybe so. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, that's a possibility too. So I hope you all enjoyed. You can, again, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you're watching this on Twitch, twitch.tv, hit the follow button there. We do plan on doing stuff on Twitch. The goal is eventually the reaction streams to move over to Twitch. That is the goal.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time we hit SummerSlam, that's going to be the live reaction for SummerSlam is going to be only on Twitch. Just keep that in mind. Okay? That's the goal. Try to become Twitch affiliate. All right. So that being said, guys, thank you all for watching. Mike is going to continue eating his sandwich. I'm about to get ready to go to the gym and do all this stuff I got to do. And with that being said, guys, we are out of here. Goodbye, everybody. Happy week. Say bye, Mike. Bye. Bye, everybody. Don't break a leg.